attempt number 2. Let's see if it's working better. There were some issues. Ideally, if you can see me and you can hear me, it would be very helpful if you could type something in the comments or like this video, or so then I could see that something is happening. I went to this nail salon and this thing happened. It really annoyed me, and it got me thinking how this is exactly the reason why, if you are someone who's ever experienced that, why this is exactly the reason why you may be attracting toxic relationships, unavailable men, emotional unavailable situationships. Maybe you are only wanting to be friends with benefits, even secretly you would like something else. And this will apply even if you never ever had your nails done at the salon, but you'll be able to see some of that in yourself. I can guarantee that, especially if you've been watching my channel for a while. So I went to this nail salon, and I wanted to have like a little Christmas treat, because I usually do my nails myself. I'm very good at them, if I may say so myself. I've been doing my own nails for the last 20 years. I even have a lamp at home. I can do my gel color very nicely. And I found it quite funny, because it's kind of, I became, after I left the salon, I realized that I became this nail salon meme. Anyway, if you have no nail content on your Instagram, lucky you, so you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it will make sense, I promise. So I went to this nail salon all excited. I even had a little design photo, what I wanted done. Now keep in mind, I never have any designs, because I just like plain color. And the only design thing was these little gold things on these nails. So I showed that this is what I want, and I'm very excited. She's doing the thing, and I can see what she's doing. I'm maybe not 100% happy, but I'm like, you know, it's all right. It's all right. You have to have realistic expectations. Also, it's Christmas time. I've not booked anything, so I'm like, okay, you know, she's doing all right. She's doing all right. And then she's putting the base, putting one color, then she's putting the very top layer, she's treating with lamp, and I'm thinking, where is my glitter? There is no glitter. But then I thought, you know what, maybe she's doing glitter in some kind of different way, the kind of way that I don't know. Because if I was doing glitter, little technical thing, let's see, if I was doing glitter, right, I would put glitter, and then I would put the top layer, because you don't want the glitter to be catchy. And then she tells me to go wash my hands. She does my massage, and I'm thinking, well, what? And she's like, you know, done. And then I said to her, well, what about glitter? There is no glitter. And she looks at me so confused. I was like, you know, I showed you the design. I wanted glitter. And if you ever been to a nail salon, you know that it can sometimes be very scary to ask for things, because sometimes you have this, you're getting from a person who's doing your nails this a bit of an attitude. So she said, you know, I can just do it for you now if you want. And in my head, I thought, well, that's probably gonna be another 20 minutes, because she has to, I don't know, at least 15 minutes. She has to do the glitter, then she has to treat with a lamp, then another layer with a lamp, and all this. So I said, no, you know, that's gonna be another 20 minutes. So, and then in my head, I also thought, oh, it's also gonna make it thicker. The layer is gonna be thicker and all these things. And I left it, and I just felt so annoyed. And I was like, oh, I wanted these Christmas nails. And then my sister sent a picture to our sisters group showing her nails, and she put these Christmas trees on, and how her daughter was excited. And I was just like, oh, I didn't get my Christmas nails. However, as I was digging deeper, it what really annoyed me. And I went to a cafe, I'm journaling, doing my little journaling, and thinking, you know, why did I get so annoyed about these freaking nails? These are just nails. It doesn't matter. In a larger scale of things and things that people are going through, it does not matter. These nails, they don't matter at all. But it was all about what it represented. And it represented this Ieva inside of me, this little girl who is like, you know what, it is okay. I do not matter, it is okay. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to make a fuss about me. And funnily enough, just an hour later, after I thought these things and after I journaled, my sister sends a text into a family group, and she says how she's at this fancy hair salon, and because she wants to get her hair done, and she never really goes to very fancy hair salons. She's just like, my hair, it's not a big deal. And she said how they are offering her, they're asking, would you like a glass of champagne? Would you like some sort of special drink? Would you like any kind of special with things and bells and whistles, cappuccino? And my sister said, you know what, I just got so confused. I don't know how to behave in these kinds of places. So I just said, could I have some water, please? And if you've ever been in that situation, I think, it's all right to feel like that, oh, this is awkward. Maybe you also feel awkward when you go to a nice expensive shop. Maybe you actually avoid going to a fancy designer store because you think you're gonna be judged by the staff. You can't just go and look at things. So I think if you are in that situation and you feel like that, very often that will translate in your relationships. So as an example, Christmas is coming, right? And maybe you've been seeing someone for a while, and this man, he told you, oh, you know what? I don't really do Christmas. I don't believe in Christmas. And you, the people pleaser inside of you, is like, you know what? He's just not into that stuff, and that is okay. He shows his love and attention in different kind of ways. But if that is really important to you, I would really encourage you to actually tell him and make a fuss about it and request that glitter on your nails. It could be another thing. Maybe you just started seeing someone and he invited you over to his place, and now you're thinking, you know what? I am not comfortable yet, and I don't feel like getting intimate with him. What if him inviting me over to his place and cooking for me means that he's gonna be expecting that we're going to be intimate? And if you are not in that place, you should not feel that there is something bad if you're going to say no. You should not feel that, oh, you know what, I have to say yes to this, because if I don't, there's going to be maybe someone else who will say yes to that, and I'm gonna lose this guy, and this guy is great. Look, if this guy is really great, and if you say no to him, he's going to respect you and he's going to honor your no. He's not going to make it like, oh, she's too much hard work. I don't want to deal with her, and whatever story you may be telling yourself. So I think if you are in that place where you've been attracting situationships, unavailable men, you find yourself that time and time again you are being approached, or you get into some sort of entanglement with a man who may be even married. I have videos about that on my channel as well. You can watch them later. I'll link it. I think it's one of the best things that you can do for yourself is to ask yourself, okay, how can I vocalize more often what I truly want? And how can I vocalize when something is not right? So next time, maybe, as I said, with Christmas coming, I remember I had this situation actually many years ago. It's the guy that I mentioned in most of my videos, the guy that my second book is based on. And it was, I think, Christmas Eve. Was it Christmas Eve? Or the day before Christmas? Maybe it was Christmas Eve, yes. And he brought me this, some sort of Buddha trinket statue thing. I mean, this is very specific. If you watch it, this is no, there's no way he's gonna watch that. But it's been almost 10 years now since then. But he brought me this thing, and I thought at that point, and that thing looked, I don't want to say from the dollar store, and look, you have to be grateful for whatever that person gives you because it's very sweet. However, at that point, I thought that this was just so special because he's never given to me anything. The only thing he's ever given to me was during the couple of years that we were seeing each other on and off. I think there were cupcakes. And then I think I would not even let him pay for my coffee. So because I don't know, I guess I just thought that I was not worthy. I thought I'm not worthy of that special drink when I'm going to the hairdressers. Maybe I'm not worthy of that glitter to ask when I want on my nails. And so, and I think if you are in that situation where you think that, oh, maybe it's too much to ask, maybe you don't want to make a fuss about anything, you just want to be, okay, how can I be as, maybe as, I don't want to say easy as in sexually easy, but as in don't cause any fuss. I don't want to be difficult. Yes, you are trying to be as comfortable, fitting, accommodating as much as you can. So if you find yourself in that situation time and time again, and if you see that you're doing those things, maybe stop doing that, because once you tell the person who is here just to give you the bare minimum, who is here not to be on your birthdays, on Christmas, who is here not to ever gift you anything if this is something that is important, if this is what you truly want. If you start saying, this is important to me, this is what I want, he may simply disappear. And you know what? If that happens, if he disappears, this is the biggest blessing that you could have asked for. The biggest blessing. And if this is the kind of man that, you know he's toxic, and but you're not able to let go of, book a complimentary call with me if you feel that you are in a place where you would like to take some action and you want to do 2024 with a bang, and you want to do things differently, and you feel that, you know what, I've not been able to move the needle how I wanted to because I keep getting stuck in the cycle, and you're not able to break out of that cycle, because I was in that cycle for a really long time, and you feel that I'm that person that could maybe help you get out of that cycle, then make sure that you book the call with me. I'll share the link in the comments in the description of the video. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please like, share with your girlfriend, would mean a lot, and make sure that you subscribe for more videos like that. Thank you.